Good afternoon, everybody. Hey, Brandon, what's up? Mr. Bank on you. What's up? What's up? Alyssa, how you doing? Cynthia, howdy, howdy. DDIS Delivery, what's up? How you been? Yeah, I've just been doing other shit, man. I'm trying to get my other channel going, looking for shit to do that. But I thought, hey, Saturday, why not? How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Night Watcher, how you doing? How's y'all Saturdays? How you guys doing today? Yeah, I've been missing it. Yeah, I have been. Yep. Like I said, I've just been trying to, get shit together for my other channel and, shit like that. So, and just trying to stay away from the drama. Too much bullshit drama, bro. I'm just trying to stay away from it. Don't need to be a part of it. So, just been staying away from the drama. So, other than that, same old shit, different day up in here. Same old shit. How are you guys been? That's the question. What y'all been up to? Yeah, I figured you were keeping clear of the drama. Yeah, the drama. It's just a bunch of grown ass kids, man. Need to grow up. Should a couple have a joint or separate bank accounts? Should a couple have joint or bank accounts? I think you should have. I always kept the joint account when I was married. I kept the joint account. I don't see why you should have separate accounts. Um, if you guys are actually 50-50 teamwork type shit, if you guys are actually a team, you should only need the one account. You shouldn't need separate accounts. Uh, and you guys talk to each other. You guys share a bank account. You should be sharing shit back and forth, anyways. You shouldn't have to. You shouldn't be hiding shit from each other. So yes, there's a lot of. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Bank on you. Exactly. It's not really the drama over the food. It's a drama over everybody can't. No, nobody has the ability to accept other people's opinions and accept other people's point of views without thinking that they're always right. Um, you know, that's the thing. They've been on here so long. They've done it their way. It's worked for them. So that's the only way it works now. You know what I'm saying? It's the only way it works. Thanks, Carmen. How you been? That's the only way it works. Is because it works for them. Then that's the only way it works. And you can't tell these people anything different. You can't say anything different to them because they don't like you. And the higher up they get in subscribers, the more they believe that shit. So it's just too many people that can't handle you know can't handle it. So that's all it is. And it's not even over food. If you're really fighting over food delivery, that's, yeah, you get a life. Get a life. What's my favorite color? What's my favorite color? Usually it's either going to be black or blue. Just depends. I really don't have like favorite anything. I just wear whatever I wear. I don't. It doesn't really matter. I wear a lot of black. I wear mostly black and a lot of black, red. But I have a closet full of different colors. Shit, it just depends. Just depends what I feel like. Yeah. It is, Kevin. It is. Hey, Ronnie, how you been? Long time. Yeah, it is, Kevin. It's ridiculous. You know, it's a bunch of back and forth child shit. Let shit. You obviously ain't a. You haven't hit that phase of adulthood yet. If you got to keep doing it over and over again. Yeah, it's you know. Hey, Miss Geechee, how you doing? But as far as color goes, it just depends. If I open my closet, you'll see a gamut of colors. I don't really, doesn't really matter to me. Like, so the only color I really don't wear is white. I don't wear white. But for the most part, yeah, any color is fine with me. I don't care. If I find like T-shirts on sale somewhere, and I'll buy like four. Like if you look at my closet, you'll see like 6, 7 black T-shirts. You'll see multiple. If I find something on sale, and I'll buy multiples of it. I'm that kind of person. Like if you look at my closet, all T-shirts. I don't have no button ups. I have none of that shit. I just pretty much T-shirt guy, T-shirt, shorts, and tennis shoes, and I'm cool. I'm not trying to impress nobody. Um, but yeah, I care. I wear a lot of the same shit. So if I find T-shirts on sale, I'll just buy multiples of the same T-shirt. That's why a lot of people say, "Oh, you always look like you're wearing the same clothes." No, I have like 6, 7 different black T-shirts. It's all the same. Cherry would be very picky on that question. Yeah. Do you like pesto? I like anything Italian food. I'm part Italian, so I'm fine with any kind of food. I don't really say no to. The only thing I don't eat is fish, and there's some other things, but no fish. What's your new channel, or do you not want to discuss that on here? My new channel is going to be on survival gear, shit like that. You guys know I go hiking in the mines and shit like that. So it's going to be that, like budget gear for when you're going out hiking and gear reviews and stuff like that. I don't really want to speak too much on here because I don't want the drama associated with this gig work to move its way towards there. Um, what I can do is I can put my emails on my channel. So if you email me, and just let me know who you are, I'll give you the name of the channel. But I just don't want that bullshit drama to come that way. I don't want that shit on there. I want people that are serious about what I'm talking about. I don't want to go on my other channel and see something about what do you think about DoorDash. I don't want to see that shit. Because then I'll just block you completely at that point. Because I've already made myself clear many a times I don't want that shit on my other channel, so I don't want to see that shit. You know, yeah, bell peppers are fine with me, but it's going to be like budget gear for hiking, gear reviews, different type of flashlight reviews, pouch reviews, all kinds of stuff like that. Good shit for hiking. Then I'll have videos of when I'm out hiking in the mines and stuff like that. So. Oh, that's a good one, Carmen. I could say I could almost say 50-50 on that. There's times I just do stupid shit out of the blue. Then there's sometimes it's calculated shit. Um, fake conversation. Yeah, so it just depends. I'm always reliable. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm always reliable. That's just comes with being an adult. And if you say something, be a man of your word or a woman of your word. Just do what you say you're going to do. That's where reliability comes on. But spontaneous is cool too. You got to be a little bit spontaneous. Got to have that. I would think they almost go hand in hand a little bit. Like if I'm out doing something and I just get a fucking wild hair at my ass to go do something else, I'll do it. That's the spontaneous shit. Or if I'm out doing something, I'll just do it. Think of the consequences later. Some kind of corny way to think, but it happens. But reliability, I'm always reliable. Like I said, if I'm going to say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So, and you can bank on that. Yeah, it just depends what you expect me to be reliable about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just go and do it. Do it. He's reliable in the hood. No, I've just always been like that. I've always been like that. If somebody asks me to do something, yeah, they can rely on me that I'm going to do it. If a friend asks me, "Hey, can you come over and help me move furniture?" I'll help them move furniture. I'm reliable on that kind of shit. Yeah. What's up, Mr. Omer, troublemaker? Omer Drama. You should change your channel to Drama Gigs. Drama Gigs. What do I consider my greatest accomplishment? My greatest accomplishment would be my son. That would be my greatest accomplishment. Yeah, definitely. You know what, bro? I haven't shooken a soda in forever, bro. I just haven't shook any soda. This whole year, this whole new year, I haven't shook one soda. Just haven't. I've been slacking on my soda, shaking steps. But, yeah, yeah. I've been this whole month without shaking one soda. Who are 3 people in your life you are closest to? I can't really probably I can't really say who I'm closest to. Like, I don't look at that. I don't really look at it closest to me type shit. I don't look at it like that. If I consider you a friend, if I consider you a true friend, then you're going to be close to me regardless. So I wouldn't say, like, if anybody tried to hurt anybody that I would consider a friend, I'm going to stick up and take care of that shit. So I wouldn't say who's closest to me. I'm really not close to anybody. I'm kind of a loner for the most part because I don't deal with ignorant stupidity shit really well. I don't do that. I don't like people when they're fucking loud. I hate that shit. I hate people that are loud and just blah blah blah. Boisterous for no fucking reason. I don't like that shit. Like when I go out, I like to have peace around me. I don't want no bullshit around me. So Roy for pulling 14 people up here. Yeah. Oh shit, this is chat. We can ask Roy anything. Yeah, you can ask me whatever you want. Let me start some drama. Oh, you're corny, Omer. You're goofy, dude. You're part of the problem, bro. You're part of the problem. Everybody's talking about letting shit go, and you're part of the problem because you keep bringing it up. You're part of the problem. I know. What did I do today? I didn't do jack shit today. I didn't do jack shit. It's my fucking weekend. I fucking relaxed. Well, actually, I didn't go to bed till 1:30. My mom had an emergency with her oxygen machine, so she woke me up. I fixed that around 3 o'clock in the morning. I fixed her machine. Hey, Ghost, how you doing? I fixed her machine so she could breathe, and then I just stayed up for a while, bullshitting on my phone, and did wake up to almost noon because I didn't sleep at all last night. So, how do you deal with failure? You never fail. I don't consider it a failure. I don't consider anything failure. The fact that you even tried to do it is success. I don't consider you failed because you can always retry it. It's not failure to me. I don't consider my 20-year marriage a fail. Shit happened. It did what it did. I don't consider it a fail. So, but then again, I don't set myself up for failure, Carmen. That's the most important thing you can do is don't set yourself up for failure and you don't fail on shit. If you know that you can't do shit, don't go out trying to do it. You're not going to do it. If you're going to do something, you should have the mindset to at least research what you're going to do, research the possibilities of what's going to happen when you do it, and so you don't have that failure. You know, you have a very good outlook on life. I need to get like you. Yeah, well, I've almost died twice, Alyssa. So your outlook on life when you've been at that point, that changes a lot. Trust me. You tend to look at life differently when you wake up and you're not there. So how close are you to North Las Vegas? North Las Vegas is only about 3-4 miles. Not that far. It's just right down the street. Technically, I'm kind of in North Las Vegas. It depends on we have stupid ass city limits, bro. It's dumb. The electric company here is let's see, it's in North Las Vegas. North Las Vegas. It fucking we have some weird fucking boundaries, bro. So technically, I'm in North Las Vegas, but technically, I'm in the county. Like I said, it depends if you're an unincorporated county, city. Fuck it all depends, bro. Like we got some dumb shit out here. Dumb shit. No. I've spoke about my near-death experiences multiple times. I got a rare flesh-eating bacteria one time, and I also had blood clots that lodged in my lungs when I was homeless. But you have a tendency to you look at life differently, and you should always look at life differently. Like that's why you don't see me wanting to work 7 days a week. You need to have that time to yourself. Go out and do something. Enjoy life. Do shit that you know. Do memories, man. Make memories of your fucking life. Your life shouldn't be memorized by how much work you do all day long. So go out and make memories. Like do shit. Even if it says look at the fucking sunset. Get out there, do something. Take time for yourself. Relax. No, I don't. I don't take blood thinners anymore. It was because I was homeless. I developed a blood clot in my leg because I was sleeping in my car, and it caused the blood clot broke like 4 or 5. I think it was a total of 4 or 5 blood clots. Smaller ones broke off my leg, the one in my leg, and ended up lodging in my lung. But I don't take blood thinners. I take an aspirin a day, so I'm not actually on blood thinners. No. So. Yeah, exactly, Ghost. That's the thing. Just go out and do things that make memories, man. Something that you can look back on and say, hey, that was a cool thing. Like when I go out hiking because it's something I love to do. I love to look for animals. I love to spend time with my one friend. We don't get to spend any time at work because he moved to a different store. So we get to go out every other weekend and just have fun. Just get away from fucking work. Don't talk about work. Talk about the mountains. Talk about shit out, shit like that. So, did they let you see the clots when they took them out? They didn't take them out. They used medication for that. It was medication. They got rid of them through medication. Do you get 10 steps a day? Fuck, I don't know. I don't count those motherfuckers. Probably not. Probably not. I do, maybe at work. I don't know if it's 10,000, but I don't know. I don't count them. I can guarantee you today I didn't get 10,000. You'd be lucky I got 1,000. Walked out to my car, drove to the store, came back, and that's all I've done all day. Travel and have fun. Travel. Yeah, you don't have to have lots of money to travel either, man. How many people don't know their own state? Like, how many people don't even know their own state? You know what I'm saying? 2 or 3 hours drive out of your city, and it's that shit to some people is like, oh my god, it's like a whole different world. Like, just go travel somewhere in your own state. Look for shit. Every state has something cool in it that you can look. What's up, Necro? How you doing? Yeah, all that shit. That's the main thing. Just get out and do shit. Even if you don't even have to spend money. You know, don't have to spend money to have fun. Just go out and fucking do whatever. You don't have to need money to do it. Getting some good leftovers. Nice. Yeah, but Roy, where did everything go wrong on Mr. Flexes? You seem nice and understand. Where did everything go wrong on Flexes? Well, first of all, I don't want to bring up his name in this shit because I don't need any. I don't need shit thrown up in my face later. So I'm not gonna speak on Flex and what went wrong. They know. Everybody knows what went wrong. I've mentioned it, and that's the thing. I'm not gonna keep. I'm not like everybody else, Alyssa. I'm not gonna keep bringing up the bullshit and the drama about it. What happened happened. I don't look at it as friends do things like that to other friends, and at that point, I'm done. I don't like backstabbing. I don't like backstabbing, and that's what it is. And so at that point, I don't need to. I don't align myself with those kind of people. If I put my trust and respect in you, and you turn around and play that against me, yeah, at that point, I have nothing to do with you at that point. So it's not that it is what it is. So I'm not going to. Well, I don't know why everybody misses me. All I got accused of was bringing the drama anyway. So there's another reason. If you're gonna accuse me of shit, then I just won't. I don't need to be there. So it's all good. Yeah, like I said, I just been like, kind of just been doing my own, like I said, trying to get a lot of shit together, my gear and stuff like that. So, and right now I'm in the process of trying to find a fucking table, like a desk or something, so I can do my reviews and shit. I just haven't, shit's just fucking expensive. I didn't know fucking a desk is so fucking expensive. A little bitty desk is fucking expensive. Like, come on, hey, what's up? Bobby is a loyal gator. No, Bobby, man, Bobby gonna get slapped. I'm gonna slap Bobby. Anybody want to come in? Just say so. I'll put the link if you want to come in. If you want to come in, I'll put the link. Hit up Goodwill for a desk. Yeah, I'll probably go. I know there's one over by where I work. You want to come in? Sure, Bobby. We'll let you in. All right, hold on, Bobby. Let me go here, post there. Got to do all this bullshit. Go there. Here you go, Bobby. Woohoo! There you go. Running around. Yeah, I know there's a Goodwill store over by my work, so I might go check it out. But the Goodwill stores to me seem like they're a ripoff. They're a ripoff. They seem to like try to sell shit like brand new. Like, come on now. Come on. Whoa. There he is, Bobby.
What you mean? What you mean you're gonna slap the shit out of me? For what?
Dude, because we had that discussion in your chat earlier today about learning to let shit go, and you made a comment about me telling somebody else to let it go when I've said that multiple times to that person. So I think you, being the bigger man, should let it go. Ain't that part of being an adult, bro? Is learning to let shit go.
Yeah, but I'm a big child though. I never said I was an adult.
Yeah, but see, you got but then you can't complain about when somebody keeps bringing you up. If you're not willing to let it go, he's gonna bring it up regardless, whether you let it go or you keep doing it. But what is the purpose of keep? What's the purpose of keep drawing out the drama? What's the purpose?
Okay, as long as you acknowledge that last point, I'll say you were right. I heard
To,
the last statement you made just now. At least that shows like a level of like even playing field.
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So that's the whole thing. You know, you're not. It's not making your channel progress further. It's not. All it's doing is causing you stress because you're like, ah, motherfucking talking shit again, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know,
Yeah, you sound like Jessica. Jessica been telling me that shit for like a month. She actually is in my chat right now saying thank you, Roy, in all caps. So
yeah. And I heard you say you see the point of what I've been saying about being backstabbed and all this other bullshit. You see the point. You see where I'm coming from. You've seen it
yeah,
firsthand, bro. You've seen it firsthand. So now you're starting to see it more. You're going to start to see it more and more because the longer you're on here, the more you're going to see that kind of bullshit. So yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Jeff. But that's just how it is. That's why I
yeah,
say you gotta align yourself. If you can't put it this way, bro. You can't really trust anybody. You can't. There's few people. There's several people. I say Miss Geechee. I could trust her 100%. She's been down with me from day one. There's other people that have been down with me day one. Aaron knows pretty much everything about my life. I don't have to worry about Aaron. There's certain people in here I can 100% guarantee will not fucking stab me in my back and hold shit against me later on because we had a bad argument. And that's what it boils down to. It's like the minute you have an argument with me, Bobby, it's a done argument. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm never gonna look for something to throw back up in your face later on down the road. I've never done that. I'm not going to do that. So that's the shit you got to watch out for. That's why you got to watch out what you say, and because that's what's going to happen. Because the minute you start to get popular, or the minute people start to like you more than they like other people, then they're going to find ways to bring you down. They're going to use what you've done in the past as a reason to bring you down. You know?
Oh yeah, that happened today. I'll just say
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Jessica. Thanks. So,
yeah,
you
I
know,
ain't trying to bring no shit to your chat, but there's some shit I saw earlier was just like, come on, dude, like this was 3 months ago, man, and like,
oh, I know what you're talking about. I went and I watched that, and yeah, she needs to let it go as well. Like, it's over the bridge bullshit. It's like if you see, I'm like when I look back 3 months, I look back 3 months. What did I do 3 months ago that had an effect on my life? Arguing with Bobby 3 months ago, that has no effect on my life. It hasn't brought anything to light that's changed my life in any way. It's just a stupid ass argument we had. I apologize for this or I apologize for that. Done deal. Drop it. Drop it.
yep,
Why are you thinking about shit that happened fucking months ago that has no relevance in your fucking life? You know what I'm saying? It's simple. You don't want to go to Bobby's shit no more? Don't go to Bobby's shit. You know, it's simple shit. Like, you know, it's hey Lexi, what's up? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So Necro said something about I don't like you guys no more. Is that what he said?
it's just Alex. He's
Yeah,
just joking. You know how he is.
I'll give you. He says, "Oh no, I just haven't been in here to give anybody wrenches. Haven't done a live in a while." So,
Yeah, I
but
didn't
yeah,
come in here to like perpetuate any shit. I just came to say
no,
hello.
no. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's just one of those things. People need to learn to let shit go. Like, let it go. You know, it's not going to. You know, all it does is, like you said, brings back bullshit drama that you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear about that. So, like, let it go. Just like you don't want to hear about Reese all the time. Like, let it go then. You know, let shit go out one ear, out the other. Like, it doesn't bother me. People look at that, Bobby. I haven't been around for how long now, and people still bringing my shit up. You see what I'm saying? So I don't let that shit bother me. Say what you want to say. I tell everybody, say what you want to say. You know?
I just wish I'll say this, and I know that this is like a fairy tale, like wishful thinking, but I just wish we could go back to like a couple weeks ago and all the shit that transpired did not transpire the way it did. Because I'll say I was saying for a while to keep that stuff off YouTube, and I wasn't being listened to. I didn't want it to ever get to that point. I'll say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing good, Lexi. Thanks for asking. Hope you're doing well. as well. Yeah, but that's the thing. People want attention, bro, and they're gonna do whatever it takes to get that attention. And unfortunately, like I don't care. I don't need anybody's attention, bro. So I've learned that a long time ago. Like I said, I was telling Alyssa earlier and Carmen, I'm kind of a loner. I don't need your fucking approval. Roy's going to do what Roy's going to do regardless. So I don't need anybody's approval. So when I come on here, I'm not looking for nobody's fucking approval. If you like me, you like me. You don't, oh well, move the fuck on then. So
Right.
I've learned that a long time. I've learned that a long time ago, bro. So that's what some people need to learn. They just need to learn that shit and to move the fuck on. You know, the only people that should really matter in your fucking life are the people that you care about the most, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
I know Bobby's about to keep in his mouth. That's why I came in here.
Remember the Alamo City Dan? What's up? Yeah, and that's the thing. It's all an attention grab because they don't have, and look at and yeah, I'm not trying to put anybody down because you're out working 7 days a week, but what attention are you getting? Your only attention is when you come on YouTube and everybody's bickering or dude, that's the only attention you're getting. And so people crave that shit. People want that attention because they don't get any attention anywhere else. You have a wife at home, bro. That's your attention. Your attention should be on her, not fucking YouTube all the time.
Right.
What's up, Bravo? How you doing? It really kind of annoys me somewhat about you, Bobby, about that. You have a perfectly awesome wife at home, and I see you on YouTube 7 days a fucking week. Take a break from YouTube a couple days a week and go have some fun with your wife. Not saying you guys don't have fun. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't say, oh, well, we have a no. I'm talking go out and have fun with your fucking wife, man. Stay the fuck off YouTube for a couple days and, spend some time with your wife. Have a nice quiet dinner, watch a movie, stay away from fucking YouTube, man.
I'm already waiting for her comment in the chat with a bunch of clapping emojis. I'm already waiting.
I'm just saying, bro, because that's the thing. A lot of people have shit at home that they neglect just because they want to be on YouTube. And fuck all that. Like I'll give Omer. Omer's pretty good about that. Like he'll pop in and out. And he'll be like, fuck it, I got family time. I'm gonna go spend time with my family. Fuck YouTube. So I'll give Omer that. But a lot of people, yeah, they're just like.
I'll give Omer that. I agree.
So that well, it does kind of annoy me a little bit about you, Bobby, with that because like, what the fuck, man? You got a perfectly awesome wife at home. Why are you on YouTube 7 days a week? Find something else to do. Like if I had if I had a woman, you wouldn't be seeing me on YouTube that much. I'd be either tearing my woman up on a daily or out doing something doing something.
That's all right, Roy. If that's the one thing that annoys you about me, I'll take it because I'm sure there's a lot more shit from a lot more people that I irritate a lot more.
Well, what's up, Blue? Yeah. Oh, there's other things that annoy me, bro, but I'm not gonna go off on you about anything. I'm not trying to cause the drama, bro.
So let's talk about this Megan drama.
Okay, what about the Megan thing, bro?
Megan.
Personal, here. Let me explain. Here, I'm gonna give you the nutshell of the whole trader thing, the whole Megan thing. Any other content creator that gets deactivated for talking shit about DoorDash, here's the ultimate thing: personal responsibility. You talk shit, you suck it up. If I talk shit and I get socked in my motherfucking mouth, guess what? Personal responsibility. Shouldn't talk shit. You're going to sit there and you're going to dog a company that you're working for and you're going to blast for it on social media, expect what you get. That's all there is to it.
But I don't think that was the majority of I think what happened was someone called her out and then her minions went off on Instagram sending death threats and sexual whatever. And so her personal, what's the best way of, her personal opinions led to that where her minions went off on the individual on Instagram. I think that offended the person. So it all started from talking about the trash order. So yes, you're right. 100% personal responsibility.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't. So at the end of the day, there's nothing to talk about. If you know you're trashing the company, you know you're trashing the company's customers, the company gets a hold of it. Guess what? You take what you get. You know,
Yeah.
there's no reason to cry about it. You know what you did. You know what you're doing. You actually know what you're doing. So you can't act surprised when you get slapped in the fucking face. You know what I'm saying? You can't act surprised. What's up, Rick?
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they don't want to take that personal negative PR, but
Yeah.
I think her minions went into defense mode and they started attacking the person, so that was the whole root cause of it.
Well, even if that's the case, you put it out there for your minions to see. So if your minions act fucking retarded, that's on you. That's still on you. You are responsible for the people. Like if my people that are come in this room start going into other people's rooms saying blah blah blah, being a dickhead, well, that's still a reflection of me somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Or if I say these people are pieces of shit, blah 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 blah, of course they're gonna have your back. They're gonna go out and call people pieces of shit. But if you came down here to Vegas and you stood in front of me and called me a bitch and I slapped the living fuck out of you, guess what? Personal responsibility. Deal with it. You put yourself in that situation. You got to take what comes with that situation. Hey,
Right.
Clark, what's up?
What's up, Clark?
So that's all it boils down to. Every one of us could probably be kicked off of DoorDash just for the simple fact is when you show a screenshot of your fucking order, you're showing addresses, bro. You're showing where these customers are living. So that's first of all, you're giving out privileged information. When DoorDash sends you an order, that's privileged information. That's the customer's address, customer's information. And the minute you plaster it on fucking YouTube, you're putting somebody's private information that you're being trusted with by the company, you're purposely putting it out on YouTube for people to see. And that's not cool.
Yeah, 100%. You're exposing someone.
Not much. I agree with everything Roy said so far. What are you talking about? What don't you agree with?
I agree with
What don't
everything
you agree with?
Roy said
What?
so far.
Yeah. What don't you agree with, Clark? Let's have that discussion. What's up, Toaster? How you doing? What's up, Ghost Cap? No, it is what it is. You put yourself out there. You got to take the responsibility.
Oh yeah, man. What is it that you don't agree with, Clark?
Oh, never mind. He says he does agree. Never mind. I read it wrong, or maybe it was, yeah. But yeah, it's just personal responsibility. That's all it boils down to.
Oh, I see. He said not much when you asked him. I agree with
Oh,
Roy.
okay.
Okay, gotcha. What's up, Lexi?
Yeah, but that's private information. That company is sending you private, privileged information, and the minute you plaster it on YouTube, you're giving out customers' locations, you're giving out customers' names, you're doing all that shit. So that's not cool.
Just like when Bobby here sends a screenshot of a city where he lives in, and then I call him out, he shouldn't be mad at me. You know what I mean? And by the way, I'm still selling my phone.
I'll say this. I was mad at the time simply because I was worried about some stupid shit I shouldn't have been worried about. You were actually right on calling me out on that. And there actually has been a few times that I've screwed up and forgot to like completely block certain shit off, and then like realized it afterwards and like took shit down and fixed it. But I'll say that I don't think there's anything wrong with putting a screenshot of an order as long as you block out their name and their address. Then there's no way to tell who that is, where they're at, blah blah blah.
Well, no, that's not true, bro. You can screenshot an order here in Vegas, and I can tell you exactly where that is. I can tell you exactly where it is. I lived here my whole life. I know where everything here is in Vegas. So if you posted a video or you posted a screenshot and of where you're at and where the customer at, I can guarantee I can damn near get you within 2 miles of each of your locations. So it's still at the end of the day, it's still privileged information, Bobby, that should be posted out there for people to see.
I mean,
what
Bobby,
I mean is okay. So like, that's what. Go ahead.
What's the worst case that could happen? I could send you like a blow up doll or something. You know what I mean?
Well, no, but there's crazy people out there that'll like pizza, like a pizza man that'll like use some sort of
Yeah.
weird like Google Map shit to find your house and.
See, Roy here was a victim of sharing his personal location and address, and just he miraculously ended up getting a pizza delivered to his door. See, that's exactly what could happen.
Yeah,
But I'm
over. You
talking
said it
about
years
like
ago.
so Roy, what I mean by when I don't think it's wrong, I'm not talking about like a map. I'm talking about like if I took in like a screenshot of say a $30 order that I
Uh-huh.
got after I dropped it off and blocked out the customer's name and address and there's no map. All it is a picture of an Uber order. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not disclosing any information that could lead to a customer being found or whatever.
But well, it's not necessarily that it's information that's being led to somebody finding the customer. It's privileged information that a company is providing you. You see what I'm saying? It's not the whole thing that okay, I can locate you on the map. It's privileged information. DoorDash is trusting you that they send you this information in private that you're going to use it for your own purposes, not for the
Right.
whole fucking world to see. So yeah, just because it doesn't say that, they're still giving you privileged information, private information. And at the end of the day, when you share it with the whole world, at that point, it's no longer a private information. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
people forget the most important thing. Being on the DoorDash platform is a privilege, not a right.
Yeah, and it's just like the whole thing. Like she wants to try some kind of legal action. Blah, that's done. That's a done deal. You're not going to be able to do anything to them legally because they have the right to deactivate you for any reason they feel like. At the end of the day, and that's in their contract. It's in their contract. They're going to deactivate you for whatever reason they can come up with. And how are you going to prove otherwise? Are you going to prove otherwise? No. If they deactivated Bobby tomorrow because he got one contract violation because the customer said he didn't order his food, he said she said. And if there's a history of complaints or Bobby has history of violations, they're going to get rid of you regardless. There's nothing you can do, whether you think it's wrongful or not. There's nothing you can do. You're a private
I mean,
contractor. They can sever their contract with you whenever they want. So
to kind of respond to that, like it doesn't even have to be a violation. I could wake up tomorrow and they didn't. It
yeah,
doesn't matter the reason.
yeah, they could do the
Just-
same thing they're doing to them. They could say, "Oh, look, this guy's on YouTube, blasting people's information out on YouTube too. So let's guess what? Bye, and then you're gone.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's all
I
it
think
takes. Yeah, all of
I'll
us
I'll,
could be.
I'll
All
say
of us
this on the.
technically. All of us could
Yeah.
technically be kicked off if they wanted to.
I'll say this on the Megan thing, and I actually because like Pedro came in and I was talking to him about it a little bit, and the simple thoughts for me is until she comes out with all the information, I don't think anybody should be trying to come at her one way, whether positive or negative, because it's like,
Well, we're not coming at her. We're stating the facts. And besides, she did put out a lot of information, which kind of proves exactly, what caused the whole thing to happen. She did put out quite a bit.
oh, did
Well,
she? I don't
first
know.
of
I don't watch her, so I don't.
Well, first of all, a lot of you are spreading misinformation, anyways, because they're saying, "Oh, I saw a video where she didn't do the order, where she called the lady a bitch, blah blah blah." First of all, that was the Uber Eats order. It wasn't even DoorDash. So a lot of people are saying that she did that and it was DoorDash. No, that wasn't even a DoorDash customer. That was an Uber Eats customer. So that just goes to show you what kind of rumors and bullshit that get spread because people don't actually watch the video. They just take the little screenshots they see on YouTube and they assume that, oh my God, there must have been that video. And they don't even watch the video. Yeah, it was an Uber Eats order that she freaked out on, called the lady a bitch, didn't do the delivery. It wasn't even DoorDash. So a lot of people getting the wrong information on that. But yeah, anytime you spread and you're spreading out, and what I find interesting with her is the whole paid partnership with DoorDash. That's what I find interesting. I want to know how many content creators on YouTube right now are being paid by DoorDash. That's what I'd like to know.
I would say without any actual proof, just speculation based on what I've seen. I would say Bentley would definitely be one.
Well,
Oh yeah, he's one. But if they reached out to her, they've reached out to a lot of others.
Are you
So
insinuating that someone else in the circle is getting paid?
am I insinuating what? No. Did I say I think others are? I just said I'd like to know who else is getting paid from DoorDash.
Okay.
The fuck?
Just want to make
Because if they offer her a paid partnership, they've offered it to other people as well.
I just want to make sure I heard it right.
I mean, the reality is, like, even if they did, like, shit, girl, go make your money. Who cares?
Yeah,
Now,
but
as far as
you should be honest with your viewers. If DoorDash is hooking you up, and because I've seen a lot of comments on a lot of people certain stuff, they think, oh, well, you're being paid by DoorDash. This is happening with. Why is it you're getting better orders than I'm getting in the same market? Shit like that. And if it comes to find out you have a paid partnership, that could show favoritism in your part that you're getting specifically better orders than the next person. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, I also have no right to tell another creator how to run their channel, and if they don't want to disclose, that's their right.
Oh yeah.
I don't agree with it, but it's their right.
Oh yeah.
Bobby
Of course.
grew some balls with Pedro today. He said Pedro should have been deactivated for all the things he said. That caught me off guard.
Well, because I was telling the truth. It was like if there's anybody who has talked a mad amount of mess and called people clowns and said the company's this and that, he would openly admit that he's one, if not the biggest, for that.
How dare you talk about your sponsor like that?
Dude, because I'm an honest person, dude, so I don't care who you are. I mean, what's he gonna do? Get mad at me and not talk to me anymore? Oh,
I'm just joking.
whole world's gonna come crashing down. I also told him in that same live that don't agree with no tip, no trip. I think it sends a certain message, and there are plenty of times that I've taken no tip orders, and Roy came at me and like basically bitch slapped me and said, "Hey, there's no way for you to know if $8 for a mile has a tip or not," which is true.
Exactly. So you can't really use that argument that, oh well, I'm sure everybody at one point has took a no tipped order because the base pay turned out to be $8. You can't use that as an argument because you don't know that ahead of time. You can't. Everybody, of course, has taken a no tip. That's common sense. That's just common sense. If that's common sense, Bobby. So anybody that says they haven't is full of shit. They're lying. So.
I mean, Omer, I don't know why you would be surprised. You act like I treat Pedro differently than I treat other people. I tell him the same shit.
He's your sponsor, man. You shouldn't talk like that.
First of all, it's not a sponsorship. It's literally a dude that paid for a StreamYard, and that's it. It's not. There's nothing else with it. If anything, it's more of a gift. That's what I prefer.
Yeah, of course, K Sports. Of course, if I would hope you would take that. If Bobby got an offer from DoorDash to give him $5-10K a month to talk nice about DoorDash, fuck yeah, Bobby better take it. Get slapped in the face for that.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest, and you may think I'm full of shit, and that's fine. I actually would not do it. I am not going to push something on YouTube that I don't personally believe in. I don't care how much money it is.
What? Okay. We're gonna go with that. What don't you believe in when it comes to DoorDash? What don't you believe in?
I don't believe in hiding tips. I don't believe in not being transparent with your customers. As far as like say a Walgreens order, right? And I'm gonna use Derek from with GigiCon Don. He made a video about it a while back. So when you as a customer order Walgreens on DoorDash, all it says is Walgreens is preparing your order. It doesn't tell them that the Dasher is actually shopping that for them. So to me, misinformation, misleading. Using ghost kitchens to me on any app is misleading your customers.
Using what? What was that?
Ghost kitchens, like for example, Red Robin. I don't know if y'all have a Red Robin there or not, but they have like 3 or 4 ghost kitchens. Like they'll have all these different names. It's the same restaurant, same food. They just use a different name to, in my opinion, misrepresent what a restaurant is to try to drum up more business for a restaurant.
Not
That's
necessarily
wrong.
true, though. Now, that's not necessarily true. Now, can you blame DoorDash or do you blame the actual company? Like Denny's has, I think, one or two different ones. So, do you blame Denny's or do you blame DoorDash?
I would blame both of them because one of them is allowing it and the other one is coming up with the idea. So they're equally responsible.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't just say it's all DoorDash. And as far as when it comes to
But
hiding people's tips, where you sign the contract, so you know. So once again, we go back to personal responsibility. You know when you signed up for DoorDash that they hid the tips. Okay, you know that. Everybody knows that. So why would that keep you from taking a sponsorship from DoorDash when that's already a known issue that they hide tips?
also another reason is because, and I think everybody at this point knows this, that yes, I do DoorDash, but very minimally. It's like
Uh-huh.
my bottom app at this point. So it would be wrong of me to represent an app that I don't work often enough anymore to fully be transparent about bugs, issues, whatever. Now, if you want, now if somebody say Spark came to me or Uber Eats, I would think about it. Not gonna lie, but I don't want to misrepresent anybody either and be like, "Oh, DoorDash is the greatest app," when we know it's not.
Well, you can't. People can't sit there and say that DoorDash ain't the greatest app. Why are you still on it then? That's my fucking question. Why are people still on it? You know, too many people bitching about it, but yet you're still on it. So
To answer that question is because of the volume, because they have more volume than any app because they got the biggest market share. Has nothing to do
exactly.
with me liking them. It's an opportunity. I have no loyalty to any of these apps. I go where the money is, and I prove that every day.
Yeah, they're giving you an opportunity. So you took that opportunity. Now you're turn around and you're bitching about the opportunity that you were given. What if, like I said, DoorDash deactivates you? Guess what? You have no opportunities anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
But Roy, that's also why you don't ever see me do no tip, no trip. Not every video I make or live is constantly bashing DoorDash. I don't do that very
yeah.
often.
Well, I've
I'm not.
already said in the past that no tip, no trip is that the only people that get satisfied by that are the people that believe that. That no, that they that does is that a movement that helps anything? No. Is it a movement to help dashers feel good about themselves? Yes, and that's all it is. It's not gonna your no tip, no trip isn't gonna change the way people look at you and the way people tip. It's not gonna happen.
I actually made a
You
reference in my live earlier when we were talking about this, where I said that in the end of the day, I got to pay my bills, and the bill collector doesn't care whether there's a tip on it or not.
Hey, Marcus.
So I go where the money's at. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No tip, no trip. It only makes the dashers feel good about themselves, and it has nothing to do with is it gonna cause more people to tip? No. It's just something to feel good to be part of a group that all believes in the same thing, I guess. But at the end of the day, is it going to change the way people think? No. Is it going to change the way
Right.
DoorDash does the app? No. Is it going to get you possibly in trouble and deactivated? Yes. We've already seen it. So let's look at the positives versus the negatives. At the end
Right.
of the day, you make the choice. Take a tip or don't take a tip. Your choice. Your choice.
I agree. I'm gonna mute
So
myself. I'll be right back. Mute.
non-tippers will never change. Exactly, Lexi. That's the thing. If somebody doesn't want to tip, they're never going to tip. It's just how it is. It doesn't matter. A non-tipper is a non-tipper. That's just how they are. So no matter how much you berate them, shake their sodas, shake their pizzas, it's never going to make them tip. So never going to happen. So and do I think that a non-tipper is a miserable person? No, they know they're not tipping. What makes them miserable? They're not miserable. They know that somebody's willing to take their no tip order and bring them their food. What makes them miserable? You know what I'm saying? They know exactly what they're doing. So I don't find them being that they're miserable. You know, I can be very happy and order a pizza. I can be very happy, order a pizza and not tip. So,
What up, Roy?
what's up, man? What's up, man?
Hey, what's going? Hey, real quick, let's go viral right quick. Remember when last time I was on here? Didn't I say that?
What? Well, what about what?
I said last time I was on here. I said y'all cannot keep going on these platforms and TikTok and want to make these viral videos and throw food and blah 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 and think DoorDash ain't gonna rectify this. I said it last time I was on here. I saw that girl video. I said she got.
We've all said that shit like multiple times.
Right. Yeah, I said that. I saw Megan's video like, oh, they deactivated me, blah, blah. And I don't know about her specifically, but even with Trader, I'm like, dude, this is a public platform. These people own a business. You can't even comment on YouTuber's page. Y'all get mad. You comment on his page, he get mad, cussing you out. You comment negative their stuff. So what you think DoorDash gonna do? You gonna publicly kick my business in the back and do all that? You gonna keep getting money with me? Hell no. I'll deactivate your ass too. I said it last. I thought it was funny, bro. I said it last week. All these YouTubers, y'all want to make money off of it. Y'all want to pay your little clout. Yeah. All right, bet. Now DoorDash and punch you in the mouth. Now you crying.
Yeah, and I've also said it. I don't know, probably two years ago that these platforms they watch social media, and people are like, oh no, they don't watch us. I don't think they really watch us. Bullshit. They watch you. They watch you.
But like you said, this is what you want. Everybody want the attention. Everybody want the attention when it's good. Everybody love everything when it's positive, when it's good. Well, now, and I said Megan because I know her situation might be a little different. But like you say, like Hannah got a video. They got debating content create. What y'all expect gonna happen? Yep. You don't come on here and keep publicly bashing my company and kicking my. But you want to get money with me though? Oh, yeah, you want to keep making money off DoorDash, but DoorDash ain't shit. All right, well, better. So I thought it was funny, bro. I saw y'all on your live, and I said,
yeah, it's ridiculous.
We said that, bro.
Like you said, it's like people that think it's fun to play Russian roulette. Sooner or later, that bullet's going to go off. And that's all it is. It's just a matter of time. That's all.
Yeah, like you said, I thought that was just weird, man. Like I say, you want the attention, this would come with it. Like I say, I thought about the content creators. I'm like, you can't say nothing negative about somebody.
Yeah, so if acting like a fool and doing stupid shit got you 6,000 subscribers and you're all happy about it, now you got to take the consequence. So that's what it boils down to.
The only other thing I want to say about some of these YouTubers, my thing is like you keep saying, and even Pedro said, if DoorDash is so terrible, then do something else. But you know what the problem is? Most of these YouTubers, they ain't got nothing else. Let's be honest. If you take all that DoorDash content off of them, what they gonna do? I ain't bashing Dash Trader. I want to see what he gonna do. You guys said, okay, dude, you guys look 15 minutes of fame. Your little no tip, no trip thing, it was cool. Now what you gonna do? Like now what you gonna do? Because most people tuned in for the confront non-tippers. You can't do that no more.
Yeah, well,
they know who you are. They know your information. They can't do it no more.
Yeah, and I also think a lot of it, they get spoiled with DoorDash and these apps because you hear them say a lot of times, I'll never go back to a W-2. That's because they get spoiled. I can go out and work whenever I want. I can go home and sleep whenever I want. I can do this and I can do that. So if they were to get kicked off of the apps or whatever, they wouldn't be able to handle a W-2. They wouldn't be able to handle a schedule because they're so pampered and used to just going out and do whatever they want whenever they want. They probably wouldn't be able to work very well in a W-2. So,
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Because most people they kick in DoorDash back, but let's be honest. All right, make content without DoorDash. Because he would like say with Pedro. I like Pedro's stance because he's right. Do something else, but let's be honest. Most people, that's all you got. If you ain't talking about DoorDash, you got nothing else. Like most people, like say, like her, like she tried it. She tried to do something else. She was saying, "Oh, this ain't working. Oh, this kind of sucks," because it's all DoorDash. So like, once again, you take DoorDash off your content. What else y'all got? You ain't got nothing else. Because even with Dash Trader, he bashes DoorDash, but dude, outside of your no tip, no confront non-tippers, that's the only thing that made you still stand out. That's all you had. Confront non-tippers. You can't do that no more. Now what you gonna do?
I'll say
like Megan.
Well, no, I just wanted to answer Night Watcher's question. Night Watcher says, "Why do you think you deserve a tip?" Why do I think I deserve a tip? Because I chose to do a profession that offers you the luxury of sitting down, having fun with your family, movie night, whatever the case may be. You're asking me to do you a favor. That means you're asking me to take my personal property, put it at risk, put my life at risk, just so you can have the ability to sit, enjoy time with your family. The least I think you can do is show some appreciation to that person that's doing a favor for you. So that's why I think you should tip your delivery drivers. You know from your own experience how much it costs to maintain a car. You know all that. You know the risk of driving every day to work. You could get splatted in a car accident. So you know the risk delivery drivers put on themselves. And we're getting some bad feedback from somebody.
I think so I think what's happening is Marcus must have a second tab open. Like when he first clicked into StreamYard, did he pause the other one or X out of it first? Because that's usually what happens whenever you go into a StreamYard and you don't either pause or X out.
He'll probably come back.
Yeah.
But that's why I think we deserve a tip, because we're pretty much doing you a favor. It's something we chose to do, and yeah, we chose to do a job where we offered to deliver your food, but you also got to look at it from the point of, hey, they're doing me a favor. You know, they're doing me a solid. I'm enjoying my family time. The least I can do is show this person driving out in the snow, driving out in the rain, some appreciation for allowing me to sit on my ass and have fun with my kids or watch a movie, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I actually have a response to what Marcus was saying about the what are you going to do if this scenario happens. I'm about to the second drop off though, so I'm going to have to wait to explain it. Start.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah, but like you said, like, and even the whole tip thing, like I'm with it. No tip, no trip. That's cool. My thing is though, but if you want to announce it on a public platform, you can't be upset about the consequence. That's all I'm saying. I'm not dogging nobody, but like you said, we said before, it's still a business. If I own the business and you publicly going, if you have a name for yourself and you publicly going on here and spouting this and spouting that, you can't be mad by that company. Because again, like last time, I said some of the same stuff Billy Coop said, but guess what? I'm not a YouTuber.
Yeah.
If I was a YouTuber, people be pissed off what I'm saying. So again, you have a name for yourself. People follow you. When you go on TikTok and say what you say and Megan say what she says, that's a little bit different than me being on Roy StreamYard.
Yeah.
When Pedro say something,
I'm the same way.
But right,
I'm the same way. I don't care. I don't care about the movement. To me, it doesn't serve any real purpose other than to make other people feel happy. But other than that, it's never gonna be a movement that fixes any problem. It's like we can talk about tip transparency till we're all blue in the face, passing the fuck out, dying, whatever the case may be. It's never gonna change. It's not our company. We have no say in that. So at the end of the day, nothing's gonna change. So you can no tip, no trip all you want. You can put a million videos about it. It's not gonna change the way people tip or not. It's not gonna change it. So it's just to make you feel good about yourself that you got a group of people that believe the same thing you do. That's all.
Yeah, like I said, that's just my viewpoint of it. Like I say, I'm not trying to judge nobody, but like, even with Pedro, like I heard Bobby say earlier about Pedro's very much no tip, no trip clown, this and that. I mean, but one thing I say about Pedro though, at least he has a backup plan. And that's my thing. This really goes to show what he's been preaching. Have a backup plan, because me and you both been saying that. You can't keep sitting here kicking this company in on public platforms and thinking it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. People think, they're not gonna do nothing to me, blah blah blah. It's only a matter of time. You're looking at a big ass company. It's kind of like when you make a complaint to a big ass company, they're not gonna get to it right away. You may hear a week later, 2 weeks later about your complaint. They got other shit to handle. They ain't looking at you to be like, they're not gonna be there looking at you immediately.
No, right. That was my whole thing. Like I said, when I saw that she got deactivated, again, I don't think that what she was doing was that bad. Don't get me wrong, but like you said, you have a bigger voice. Like if you watch what Billy Coop said on his little video, bro, we said verbatim the same stuff he said. He ain't said nothing that I ain't said. I literally watched. I said the same thing. But again,
Yeah.
I don't have a platform. I don't have a big voice. I'm not a YouTuber in the DoorDash space, so my word don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
I say,
exactly.
you know, but like you said, if Pedro goes on TikTok and he's spouting this with his 30,000 subscribers, okay, wait a minute. DoorDash like, okay, wait a minute. This guy's got to follow. Hold on, we got to cut this shit off. Hold on, we can't have him out here. Yeah, Joe Blow commenting in the comments or whatever. But yeah, if Hannibal is hungry, say something on the platform. Okay, wait a minute. He's got some influence. You can't blame him. You know what I mean?
Well, the thing is with YouTube, most customers aren't looking on YouTube for DoorDash bullshit. They're not.
Right.
But when you do other things like Instagram and TikTok, which is heavily
Right.
publicly, that's totally different story. So yeah,
True.
where some content creators may not be because they don't plaster it on Instagram or TikTok, shit like that, they probably don't have to worry about it because customers don't come to YouTube, and DoorDash probably knows this. How many of those 30,000 subscribers Pedro have do you think are customers?
Right.
Probably
right.
Maybe 100 of them or so. Maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Not great.
But if Pedro had 100,000 followers on TikTok and he's
That'd be
putting that shit
something
on TikTok, huge difference. You know.
That's a very good point. Very good
The
point.
market. The market.
Yes, sir.
So to comment on what you were saying earlier about the, what are the people that talk about DoorDash going to do if they get deactivated? For example, Megan. I'm just using her as an example. So
Yeah.
that's why when I first decided to have a channel, now when I first started making content, I'm not going to lie, my shit was all over the place. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what to say, camera shy, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually I kind of found the thing that I'd like to do, which is my ride-alongs. But when I first tried to come up with a channel name, that's why I didn't put DoorDash or any other particular app in my name, because I didn't want to be known for one thing. And I wanted to be able to, if God forbid I wake up tomorrow and DoorDash is like, eat shit, bye, then I don't have to sit there and go, do I have to change my name? What do I have to do? So I just came up with something that was kind of a broad, and so I can pretty much do anything. I can do any app, and it doesn't matter. I can still talk about it. So that's why I chose to do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right?
But also, you got to realize too. You got to realize, Bobby, you have like 8 apps. If DoorDash is your bread and butter, or Uber Eats is your bread and butter, don't go blast them on social media when they're your only source of money. That's fucking retarded, dude.
Absolutely.
That's retarded.
Absolutely.
You know?
And as far as I know, anybody that has any sort of influence on you has other options. Like Megan has other dancing, he has other apps. Pedro obviously has other shit with YouTube now and all that other stuff he does with coaching and all that. So it's not like these people are doing it. I don't know anybody that only does DoorDash that's coming. Well, I would have used Dino as a reference, but he's doing Uber now, so I can't really say. But yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not putting nobody down, but specifically, and the reason I keep saying Dash and Trader, I'm not trying to point him out personally, but I'm just being honest. Like Roy said, at this point, everybody's pretty much doing the same thing. Like, okay, Pedro's covered this 1,000 times. 625 turns $8. Okay, we get it. Oh, 2 miles per. Okay, we get it. Like you ride along, breathe. Everybody's saying the same thing. What I was saying about Dash and Trader was you had a niche. He did. He had a niche thing. Wasn't nobody doing that. But what I'm saying is, okay, you blew up your channel, but now what? Okay, they cut that off because like even more finance. He tried to do other stuff. You watch his videos. He tried something else. And he said, when I put up DoorDash content, that's my best selling content. When I do bird watching or I do other bullshit, that don't work. That's all I'm saying. Like with Trader, it's okay.
There's a couple of reasons for that. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, because DoorDash is obviously the most known, the most talked about, the most loved, and two, Sensei taught me a lot about this, was that on YouTube, if you have a channel and you're talking about a multitude of different things, it's hard for YouTube to push your stuff out. So if he goes from doing DoorDash to bird watching, YouTube has no idea what to do with that, so it's naturally not going to draw the attention that his other shit would, because the stuff he's talking about before is mainstream DoorDash. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I somewhat question that a little bit because if you're subscribed to me and I do a live stream, you get the notification. Hey, Roy's doing a live stream. If you get notification, okay, I do a video about bird watching versus DoorDash, you're still getting a notification that I put out a video. See what I'm saying? So I don't know if that always is 100%.
In that particular case, those people that would, there's obviously going to be a subset of people that no matter what you talk about, they're going to come. You just named two of them earlier, the one that you said trust and all that stuff. You could literally make a video about how to like properly like dispose of a dog turd. Probably going to come watch. That's just, everybody has certain people that are going to just run to it, but it's not going to be the majority. Like if you start changing shit up.
Well, that's because that's because, like you said, if the majority of your subscribers are DoorDashes, it doesn't mean that your bird watching video isn't getting pushed out there. It just means they don't want to watch your bird watching video. So you have 1,000 on your DoorDash, you have 1,000 views on DoorDash, you only got 3 views on your bird watching. That's because 1,000 people don't want to watch bird watching. They want to hear DoorDash shit. That doesn't mean they're not pushing your shit out there. That just means nobody's watching it because they don't. 99% of your subscribers give 0 fucks about bird watching. That's all that means.
That's just the information that I've listened to Sensei talk about, and I don't know shit about YouTube, so I'm not going to question somebody either.
I don't really know much dick about it either, so I'm not worried about it.
Well, no, we're going back to what Bobby said though. Like you said, it's not so much that people won't know who you are because again, like certain people have a core following. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, like Pedro, like he has a core following, but I'm saying for the situation to grow even more because like take a favorite singer. If like Celine Dion start doing rock music and doing headbanging music, like what the hell? Where you doing this? Like now that's what I'm saying. Like when you're accustomed to doing something that works, once you can't do that no more, like even with Megan, it's like, okay, yeah, she had great content, but it's like, okay, now I'm deactivated. Well, like Pedro always says, well, if DoorDash's so crappy, then why do y'all keep doing it? Because like you said earlier, I keep doing it because that's what people watch. Like, you know, the whole, like certain things, okay, yeah, once you can't do this no more, it's like, now what? So it's like, that's what people keep getting mad about. Okay, if you were quitting anyway, who gives a damn that they deactivate you? You was quitting anyway. What's the problem? You said 2 weeks ago you was done with it. So why pursue legal action against them? I thought you was done.
Yeah.
But clearly,
once you break the contract, you can't sue them anyway.
Oh, right, exactly right. Yeah. That's what I said. I was like, what you gonna sue him for? Because you know.
So what to respond to that? What specifically did someone do to break the contract? Like, is there somewhere that specifically says in the DoorDash contract that you cannot take a screenshot of an order?
You'd have to watch Torp's video on that because he actually did a video reading the part where it says embarrassing or harassing a customer, some shit like that. So you'd have to watch his. I watched it, but I think it had something to do with harassment of the customers and some other bullshit. So, you know, me coming to your house with this big ass fucking thing on my head,
right?
And then showing people, then going on YouTube and saying, "Look at this cheap motherfucker." That's harassment of a customer. So that's automatic.
That's another reason why I never wanted to do GoPros or anything. If you notice when I do my ride-along, I know I'm not perfect at it, but I try really hard not to show addresses. I'm not perfect, but I don't walk up and stick a camera in somebody's face. Like, if you don't look at my car, you don't even know it's there. It's not like I'm making it obvious. It's not like saying, hey, why did you only tip? I don't do that shit. Like, I just drop and bounce.
Well, that's what I was saying, too. Like, again, like, but like you said, Roy, most people that watch, like you or Pedro or Hannibal, they may not, you know, be customers. But like I say, for instance, if you had a family member, say I watch Pedro, and Dad and Trader shows to his house with a camera in his face, why ain't no tip on here, blah, blah, blah. Say I watch it, and I call you, hey, dog, this Dad and Trader cat got you on camera, embarrassing you. He called you all types of clowns and you an idiot. Oh, word? Who? You know what I'm saying? So that I can see that being harassment. Like, dude, I might not watch it, but hey, my family member watches it. Oh, I know. I'm on some dude's YouTube channel. He's called like the dude with Pedro's thing. when he flagged Pedro's channel. It's like, I don't want your DoorDash content, but you got my shit on your conference. What the? I don't know you. You ain't have my permission. It's the same thing. So I can see it being an issue.
You have people out there that you did that to my wife.
Right.
It will be smashed on site. I don't care if you're in the middle of Home Depot. I don't give a fuck if you're shopping with your family. If I find out you did that like that, you talk to my wife like that, I'll smash you on site. I don't give a fuck.
And that's what I was saying. Like, so people realize that.
People, you have those people out there that will do that. Like, if you came to my mom and you said some shit like that to my mom, I'll order on purpose just to get you to come back.
Right.
And then I will smash your ass right there on the spot. I don't give a fuck. I've been to jail. I don't give a fuck. So
and that's all I was saying. So, like, don't get me wrong, because nowadays we're in the time now where if you show up to my house with a camera on your head, you're here to embarrass me. Yeah. They say you ain't seen no documentary. You're trying to clown me. So that's all I was saying about that. Well, you're trying to clown me.
So when I do I try, and I know that it doesn't look aesthetically appealing. Like, say when I do a Walmart shop order and I bring them in with me, I always have the camera facing towards the ground. So like, there's no chance of anybody's face ever accidentally being exposed or whatever. I try really hard to not show people's faces as much as I can, just out of respect. That's why I don't bring them into restaurants. I don't have GoPros on my head. I don't do that shit. But there is a certain level of privacy that, now the counter argument would be, maybe not the house. I'm just using the restaurant. So if anybody ever got upset that, say, Megan walked into a restaurant with a GoPro, the counter argument to that would be, oh, well, that restaurant has cameras and is literally watching you anyway. So that would be the counter argument to that. But going to people's houses, no, I don't agree with that. I don't think you should have a camera on your head delivering groceries to somebody's door. That's invading privacy.
But you also got to remember, once again, we were talking about this earlier, you are given private information. Okay, the last thing I would want to do is, if I wear the fucking pens or I have a UTI, some kind of fucked up infection, the last thing I want to do is see my shit go into a fucking shopping basket. And next thing I know, I see my house plastered on fucking YouTube. That's my private information. You're being trusted with somebody's private shit. And the last thing they want to do is, oh, I see my house. Anybody else watch this video in my neighborhood knows this is my house. Now they know I got some fucked up disease, or I fucking wear the pens. It's embarrassing to some people. And so when you're given that privileged information or private information, they don't want that shit to get out. People don't want that shit to get out. I don't want my face plastered on fucking YouTube. I don't want I put it out here for myself. But if I'm a normal, you got people that are introverts. They're don't even want to leave their house. That's why they order this shit from you guys. Because they don't even want to leave their house because they're scared of fucking people. Now they find out they're on fucking YouTube because somebody took an order that they didn't want to. Come on, yeah. So, yeah.
But like Bobby said, that's one. But
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna comment on Torp's last comment, then I'm gonna go because I just got home. I do want to say this to Torp, just to make sure that there's no confusion. I don't condone anybody saying anything disrespectful about someone's wife. I don't partake in it. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't find it funny. So I'll say that I do not want to be a part of that. If I have a wife, and I think it's disrespectful as fuck to even joke about somebody's wife. And I'll say
What's up, Pedro? How you doing?
So I'll say that.
Okay, well, I was going to say, going back to what you said about the cameras in the restaurants, the thing for me is, if I order DoorDash and don't tip you, I didn't sign up to be a part of your YouTube experiment. I didn't sign up for you to be on your YouTube page. If you want to be funny and make a viral video for your followers, that's on you. Don't involve me. Because I said the option on DoorDash, you can decline it. You have to take it. You took this non-tip order with the intention to come to my house and embarrass me for your YouTube viewership. That is harassment. You can't come crying or you aggravated me because I'm clowning people. No, you can't. That's not my problem. You can't do that. Like you said earlier.
Yeah.
If my little sister orders food at a McDonald's and some dude shows up with a camera on his head, why you ain't tip me? Oh, we don't make no money, blah, blah, blah. That dog ain't got to do with her. Like you said, they got nothing to do with her. Now she's on YouTube because you try to be funny. And like you said earlier, who would you call it? DoorDash? All right, bet. I'm going to order DoorDash every day. And I want this motherfucker with the camera on his head come back up here. I'm going to be right up here with you. I'm going to whoop your ass.
Yeah, exactly. And
That's what I'm saying. Like you try to be funny.
Yeah,
you realize
exactly.
that.
But yeah, you can't. Some people just don't. They just don't play those games, man. They don't like. I'm not into playing those kind of games with people. I don't want to be your social, like you said, a social experiment because I chose not to tip for whatever fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to.
Yeah,
That's not my thing. I didn't order my McDonald's. I didn't order McDonald's so I could make you a couple $1,000s on YouTube for the month.
Exactly.
That wasn't the reason I ordered McDonald's.
That wasn't. That's my thing. People get mad about it. You activated me.
Now I have all my apps back. You said I have 8 apps. Up until right now, I only had 7 because I don't know if anybody knows, but I lost my wallet the other day.
Yeah, you told us about that.
Yeah, you remember. And I found it, but I canceled all my cards. So Instacart card just came in, so now I have all my apps back.
Oh, nice. Yeah, anyway, well, I'll watch it for sure, Pedro. You know I support everybody. So
what's up, Pedro? Oh yeah, I said again, I'm not like I said, I'm not putting nobody down. I just feel like we said earlier, you know, there's certain consequences that you have to be prepared for. And like with Pedro being in here, like you said, it's cool. If you want to do that, knock yourself out. If you want to confront non-tippers or you want to bash people that don't tip, but you better be prepared to do something else. Because at some point in time, they're gonna cut your water off.
It's your odds are against you when you want to play the game. You know, it's like if you want to go out and bang 30 chicks, 29 might be the one with the STD that puts you in the hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to face the consequences. You know what I'm saying?
When she get pregnant, right? Yeah.
Or you might be into banging married women, and you just happen to bang the one married woman whose husband doesn't play that game and puts one in your dome. Right. It's just a matter of time. You're going to face the consequences for your actions, and at that point, and that's why I don't feel sorry for people, bro. A lot of people think I'm just this dickhead and I don't care. I don't feel sorry for you. When you put yourself in a position to fuck yourself, I don't feel sorry for you. I don't. You know, and a lot of people think I'm a dickhead for that. Or you just don't care about others. But no, I've learned from 50 years of my life, take responsibilities for my actions. That's what I do. So I'm not going to feel sorry for you when you go out and you fuck up your own job and you get fired. That's on you.
Like that's what I said. We said that last week. Last time I was on here. Like I said, you have an option to quality. I have an analogy right now. The thing is nowadays, you know how the old saying is, if do money grow on trees? I've said it all the time. If money grew on somebody's tree in this day and age, you know it. Why? Because they be on TikTok showing you.
Yeah.
Well,
they be on TikTok, picking money off their tree, showing you, look, I got money, and then they get robbed, the house get burned down, they crying, oh, they robbed me. Well, why you announce it to everybody?
Stop announcing that reference though, because I know money doesn't grow on trees, but technically, doesn't it come from trees?
Well, you know, I mean, I'm saying, like, you know, like if somebody literally, okay, like say for instance, like somebody literally had a tree that grew actual money.
And I don't think money comes from trees, bro. I think they make money from artificial, like linens and shit like that. I don't think it necessarily comes from trees. You'd have to watch that documentary.
Did I just say something nowadays? It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah,
I say dumb shit all the time. That's why Pedro don't tell me hi when he comes in here, because he knows I say dumb shit. I'm bad for the bet on you, Brian, apparently.
Bet on you. Hey, you got a self-portrait, man. You outlaws it. You're a bigger fanboy than I am.
I am not a fanboy. Just so you know, I'm not a fanboy.
Yeah, you are. Yeah,
if I'm a fanboy, I'm an Alex, aka Necro fanboy. And so is my wife.
But it all. Let's see. Roy come out with ice cream brand and calls it Roy's Cold Heart Ice Cream Bars. Right. But that's what it boils down to. Just take responsibility. Don't come on YouTube crying after you fucked up, and then expect people to feel sorry for you. I'm not going to.
Well, I said that's my own. I want to come on and say that to you, because like you said, that's my thing. Like the Megan thing is a little bit different for me because I don't really know. But any YouTuber, anybody, like you say, you know, DoorDash is $1 billion company. Somebody owns this place. There's Tony Xu or whoever. You can't expect to keep coming on here with the following and spout negativity towards this company and think they're not going to want to do something about it. Like you said, you can't sit here every day and put down my customers, put down people that order my thing, or you want to go on YouTube and embarrass people. And like I say, you might not show their face, but you might know their voice. Like you said, if I order something online, and my brother called me, hey, bro, I watched this cat, this Pedro DoorDash Santiago. He's came to your door and called you a clown. Who? Pedro, go on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Wait, I'm a clown? What the, who the fuck is that guy? All right, bet. Hey, you know, DoorDash, you got some guy on here embarrassing me. You know, it's petty, but people are petty. I don't agree with people are very petty. People will go online and make up all types of stuff. It happens.
Yeah,
you know
and what's funny about it is that this just reinforces what I've said years ago about these fucking companies watching us on social media. And everybody's like, no, I don't think we're important enough to watch. I don't think they want to watch. Bullshit. And now you're starting to see they do watch you. And the minute they see you doing fucked up shit, guess what? Goodbye. And now you're starting to see it, you know. Like I said, I don't think it as much as YouTube. I think it's more the TikTok because they're more public, and Instagram because it's more publicly accessible. A lot of people, like I said, they're not clicking to come on. Let me go look on DoorDash on YouTube. They're not doing that. They want to look at how to make an egg sandwich or some stupid shit like that. They're not coming on DoorDash. But when you get Instagram,
yeah, right, you go TikTok, right?
Yeah, you're getting, totally different. You know.
That's a good point. You're right. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Because like even myself, I found, you know, Bentley and all them because again, when I started doing gig work, I looked on how to do. You're right. Most people ain't signed up on YouTube or like TikTok. You just randomly scrolling
the only people,
Bentley show up or Pedro show up.
The only people looking up DoorDash and Uber Eats on fucking YouTube are the people looking to do it. Other than that, they're not looking to do it. They're not coming on there for that. But like you said, when you go on TikTok and you have, if I had let's say I got my 1,035 subscribers I have or whatever. If I had 1 million fucking followers on TikTok and I talk shit about DoorDash, guess what? DoorDash is gonna be like, see you, motherfucker, because your influence is so much bigger on Instagram and fucking TikTok than it is on YouTube.
Well, like I said, even my. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so random question, but somewhat related. So, let me ask y'all opinion. Do you think that people go to someone's channel for the information they provide or their personalities? Which one do you think is a bigger influence? Like, for example, like Pedro. Do you think they go to him for DoorDash? Or do you think they go to him because they like his camera angle or the way he says certain words?
I think it's a 50-50. I think it's 50-50. I think it depends on how. In my opinion, it depends on how long you've been a subscriber. If you've been a subscriber of Pedro's for the last 2 years, you're just going to see Pedro. You don't give a fuck about the information because he's already did 1,000 videos on how to double stack an order. So at that point, you don't give a fuck about what information. You just want to see Pedro and support Pedro. So I think it's more based on how long you've been a subscriber, to be honest with you.
Right. So like, for example, and I know I haven't been on YouTube very long, so I know that like the length is not a good example. But like, so for example, I consider Roy a friend of mine. So I don't care if he's talking about bees. I'm gonna support his channel. I don't care what the topic is. You see what I'm saying? But some people might only want to come to see him say, "Good afternoon and welcome to the lovely Las Vegas, Nevada," or whatever.
Well, I say, you know, Bobby, I can answer that too, because like Roy just said here, also Pedro. Like I say, I've been watching Pedro for over a year now, and like Roy just sat here and said, all that opportunity to Pedro to laugh. Pedro then said at 625 turns $8, but that's my thing with these other YouTubers. At this point, you can't say nothing on DoorDash that Pedro ain't already said or Billy already said. Did we get it? You know, 625, $2 a mile, we get. So like you say, now you tune in for the laugh. Yeah, and that's my whole thing.
To watch him lock his keys in the car. Like that.
Right, exactly. But the one thing I will say about Right, but the one thing I will say about Pedro, like he gives you other insight, but like you said, you know, if you tune in to learn something, now don't get me wrong, like there might be a new guy every now and again, just started doing DoorDash a week ago, I get it. But like you said, 30,000 subscribers for the most part, you pretty much, if you don't know by now, like you said earlier, Roy, it ain't building pyramids, it's DoorDash. It ain't it's only so much damn DoorDash info I can give you. Like goddamn, you know, so like I say.
So Marshall, I'll use myself as an example, right? So when I came onto YouTube, like a lot of people don't know that I was watching YouTube for about 6 months before I actually like started talking to anyone. And when I first started watching YouTube, I didn't start watching it for information because I had already been doing this job for like 4 years full time at that point. So there's really no tips and tricks that you can give me that are going to make me any more money. I already pretty much have learned my market so well. So I started watching for relatability. That's a big thing for me. You know, it's hard for me to watch someone who only shows the perfect shit all the time because that's not reality. You know what I'm saying? So if all you're showing all day is, oh, look, I made $7,000, but you aren't telling me that you got stuck at a train or, you know, God forbid, you know, you got stuck behind an accident. Like that shit happens to everybody. It's not, you know, or you walked into a store to do a shop order and you had to wait in line for 30 minutes. It's like, that's why I like these live ride-alongs. I understand that it's not ever going to blow me up. I get it's not going to make me popular, but it's relatable. People can see me flip my shit live and know, hey, I just went through that last week. So that's the big thing for me.
Well, I agree with that. That, you know, like you're right, because that's the one thing when I watched Pedro's live the first time, I liked it because, like you say, there were certain things. I joked on him one day. He started cussing. He got stuck in a train or something. And he was F-bomb this, F-bomb that motherfucker, and fuck it. I said, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, see, this is what he can't edit out. Like everybody's all busy positivity. Oh, Pedro's so positive. But no, he ain't. Pedro's human. Pedro, he cusses and motherfucker like we do. But like you said, when you have 20 minutes to sit there and edit it out and piece it together, like you said about the live ride-alongs, I prefer those also because that's real life. And that's my thing with some of these YouTubers sometimes. I don't think people realize the influence that they have. Like people live and die by what Flex say, by what you might say, by what Pedro say. And like you said, some of that stuff ain't reality. Like, bro, this is paid, like the whole Earn by Time with Pedro. That's in St. Louis. I tried it. Earn by Time is terrible in my market.
I don't even have it in mind, but I can tell you this, the way that I make my money, I would never even attempt because for me, it would not be beneficial. For maybe a new person, yeah. Now, I'll say this. And people might not like this, and that I'm fine with that. But as much as I bust his shit for some of the silly shit, I actually have to give props to Pedro because he's been super good to me. He's actually like reached out to me when I've needed stuff. You know, he's been there for me. So I know I clown on him all the time about certain shit, but he's actually been very supportive of me. And even though we don't exactly have the same mentality, or he knows I'm not going to be some big YouTube star, he still comes and checks in on me from time to time. So I appreciate that. And I don't think I've ever actually come on here and said that because I bust his shit all the time. But he does actually help me out a lot. So I got to put that out there.
Well, like I say, no, and that's real respect to that because I'm gonna say, wait, I like Pedro. Pedro to me is, and again, if you're in the chat, I'm not, you know, say whatever. But Pedro, even who is it? Like, what's the other guy? Like Nova Dasher. Like, it's just straight. This is what it is. There's no sugarcoating. Like, I like Pedro's motivation because he's honest. He's like, look, this is my market. This is what works for me. But the thing that always trips me out is, like you say, people are very much, they hang on to that. And that's my only gripe sometimes with this YouTube stuff. It's like, dude, just because Bobby does something, don't mean it's work for Marcus. Like, if Bobby takes every 250 or Robert Reese, like that's my thing. But like you say, but I like the genuineness of just like you said, live. Just be honest. Like, dude, we get it. Every day ain't.
But see, that goes back to this whole thing we're dealing with right now is personal responsibility. Yeah. See, if Pedro says, "Hey, this is my market. I do this. This is how much I make." So people go out and they can't simulate the same thing. Guess what? They're going to turn around and blame it on Pedro because they don't want to take the time to go out and learn their own market, which they should be doing in the first place. They're trying to learn in other people's markets on how to do DoorDash. No, you got to learn in your own market how to do DoorDash first and then get tips to go further your knowledge or whatever the case may be. But it's easier because people don't like personal responsibility. They're going to blame Pedro. Well, Pedro does this. It works for Pedro, but it doesn't work for me. Blah, blah, blah. So it's just all personal responsibility because they're too lazy to learn their market. They rather go on YouTube to learn their market, and that just doesn't work.
Well, that's the thing, because I was just telling Bobby, like the Earn by Time, I had it for like a couple of weeks, and I watched Pedro do it. And I mean, and I agree with you, Roy. I thought the same thing. I said, but dude, well, like, wasn't you large order program? Wasn't you living downtown? You know, but like I said, I tried it. And dude, I tell you, Roy, it was terrible. It was the worst shit. I was so upset with myself. I didn't blame Pedro. But I did. I was like, this is trash. I'm sitting listening to goddamn Pedro. My dumb ass out here losing money. But again, I didn't go on YouTube and attack him. But I saw people doing that. Oh, you said it. You said this. You liar. I'm like, he lied to you. He said basically, I'm in St. Louis at my market
I'll
of
say
St.
this,
Louis.
Marcus, about that particular thing. I would say that I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, okay, so say you're new, right, and you're trying to get a quick learn how to function the app and, you know, whatever. I don't think there's necessarily something wrong with learning the basics, but at the same time, you shouldn't be coming to everybody's beck and call. And then if, like Roy was just saying, if Pedro says something and you go and it doesn't work out for you, you shouldn't be looking to cut his head off. Like, it's every market's different, and I think anybody that's done this job long enough understands that I could come up here and say, hey, I don't take anything under $7. But in, say, for example, Dodo's market, she, you know, doesn't see a lot of good orders. She sees a lot of 550 going a few miles. I would never take it, but she has to because of the way her market is. So who am I to tell her that's wrong? You make your money. Do your thing.
All right, guys. Well, this has been an awesome conversation. I got to go work on my mom's car. She says it's overheating, so I got to cut it short before it gets dark. But appreciate everybody coming in. Always good discussions, as always. But
yes,
I appreciate everybody coming in, having a good time. Hope you guys have a good time.
But it's all good, bro. Caught you late.
Yeah. Thanks for coming back, Marcus. I appreciate you. Thanks
all right, bro, man. You know, we good, bro.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Yeah.
All right, bye. All right, yeah, I got to go work on my mom's car before it gets dark, see what's wrong with her car. So we'll go do that, and then I might do one tomorrow too. Maybe we can do another one. But we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Bye.